Hello and welcomes back everyone, and Wolf here with even more Star Wars The Old Republic. Playing as Nola here, my smuggler, and we've just arrived on the capital of the Galactic Republic, Coruscant. We had a bit of a rough journey, I have to say, on board the transport ship the Esseles, but we're here now trying to track down Skavik, see what the hell he's up to, and how the hell we can get a hold of our ship. So, let's get ourselves underway, shall we? I am, of course, streaming this live on Twitch for a bit of a change. So I'm streaming this and recording this at the same time, depending on whether the stream runs smoothly. Hopefully it will. But I always have the recording as a backup. Actually, speaking of, before we check in at arrivals, forgive me, I'm just going to check the video. Just make sure that's there. Yeah, that looks fine. Good. Well, let's get ourselves checked in at customs.
Everything on Coruscant is huge. You see those city towers as we flew in? How many people you figure live in those? Millions?
Let's go find Skavik and disintegrate him.
Whoa, slow down, Captain. This planet must have 1 trillion people on it. Want to find Skavik before we're too old to shoot straight? We're gonna need local help.
Got someone particular in mind?
I happen to know the perfect guy. There's a gambler named Darmus Polarin who keeps tabs on everything worth knowing about Coruscant. Good man. You'll like him.
What else do you know?
Vidu called him an information broker. When Darmus isn't playing sabacc, he buys and sells the kind of answers we need. I still have Vidu's hollow frequency contacts, and Darmus is one of them. Give me a second, and we'll talk to the man himself.
Corso, is that you? It's been too long, you rascal. What brings you to Coruscant?
A friend and I are in a real bind. Is there a place we can meet you?
Of course. Come to my private cantina booth. I'm here now, winning my 10th hand of sabacc against a very persistent Rhodian. Hope you don't mind the occasional blaster fire. The cantina is in a rowdy part of Coruscant.
Sounds like my kind of place.
I hope that's only the first of many affinities we share.
Keep your comlink channel open, Darmus. I've got some bad news about Vidu. I'll bring Darmus up to speed while we travel, Captain.
Keep your eyes open for that scumsucker who stole my ship.
You got it.
Okay. That's a good thing we brought Corso along then. He seems to know people. At least here in Coruscant. So, Darmus... He's probably down in the old migrant quarter. If he says it's a lively cantina, I think I know where he is. Either way, we have another heroic mission terminal here. Let's see how many heroic missions are available. 4 of them. We should be able to pick them all up from the quest NPCs. Hopefully, at least. Either way... Oh. Anatol here was waving, so he must want our attention. Sure, let's have a word.
Ah, you're here. It's a great pleasure to meet one of the Republic's finest. I admire anyone who charges into an active volcano full of separatists and comes back alive.
You got a name?
Where are my manners? Forgive me. Anatol Ruspar, Coruscant Special Affairs Liaison. I represent Venara Kale, Senator of Coruscant. She not only speaks for our capital world in the Galactic Senate, but oversees this planet's government. Senator Kale leads the effort to rebuild what was destroyed during the Sith Empire's invasion. Healing those old wounds has been slow and painful.
You're here collecting credits for the reconstruction, is that it?
A person with your skills can provide more substantial aid. This world faces many a crisis. A shattered infrastructure, a booming refugee population, whole sectors descending into anarchy. All of these hinder the rebuilding. Senator Kale believes you're specially qualified to deal with a dangerous and urgent threat. She'd appreciate the favor of a meeting. Immediately.
Senator, huh? My time isn't cheap.
Arrangements will be made to ensure that you feel properly compensated. Senator Kale is the greatest leader we've had in decades. She'll not only rebuild this world, but the rest of the Republic with it. Speak to Minister Imo at the Senate Tower. Tell him you're expected. Good luck, and welcome to Coruscant.
Thank you. I feel welcome already. And we have a codex entry on the sacking.
Sure is good at making a fella feel small. I guess it's kind of inspiring.
So, the sacking of Coruscant, we did mention it briefly in the introduction video. But yes, a pivotal moment in recent galactic history. The sacking was a swift and merciless attack against the Republic capital that began with an offer of peace. Diplomats from both sides travelled to Alderaan to discuss a treaty, but the Empire was already making a move. An Imperial fleet descended upon Coruscant and launched a massive orbital bombardment against the city. Obviously, they also managed to destroy the Jedi Temple here. So, here's the Senate Tower. We're going to be making a brief entrance there to meet this Senator Kale. We have an astromech droid there who would like our attention, but we won't be speaking to that droid for some time. If you would like to purchase property on Coruscant, you could speak to a Pargon here, this hollow image, who would tell you about strongholds, where you can purchase a home and...
Senators are mighty proud of their office building, aren't they? Can't say I blame them.
Yeah, you can buy housing and then decorate it how you wish. We have a PvP mission terminal, which I think may be useful later if you want to recruit a particular character. I think, anyway, off the top of my head. I could be mistaken. Do we want to go check our mail before we go into the Senate Tower? Yeah, there's a mailbox down here. We have one of the cantinas. Oh, Paxton's here. Hey, Paxton.
Coruscant. Not my favourite planet, but certainly a profitable one. Coruscant. Not my favourite planet, but certainly a profitable one.
If I had looked around a bit more on Carrick Station, Paxton and his companions were actually at Carrick Station's cantina. But we have various class trainers. We have a galactic trade kiosk here, as well as a cargo hold. So who sent us some messages? Oh, Serena and Vidu. Serena asking us to watch our back. Yeah, looks like Rogan the Butcher's folks want to make an example out of everyone associated with Vidu. She's had to move planets 3 times since Ord Mantell, being chased off by bounty hunters. And then Vidu. If you're reading this, it means my luck ran out and yours didn't. This HoloNet message was set on a dead man switch, so Rogan the Butcher or the Separatists must have finally ended my horrible week. He's asking us to watch over Corso. And also look after Cyrena. And he sent us a companion gift. An ammunition belt. I'm sorry you got shot by Cyrena, Vidu. We didn't exactly see eye to eye. You sent me on a lot of errands, but you didn't deserve to die like that. Oh, before we head any further, we actually have the legacy vendors here. So, which one is... yeah, you're the Smuggler legacy vendor.
See anything you like, give me a wink.
Let's have a look at some of the legacy armor sets. Not a fan of the headpiece, but I've seen this chest piece quite often. What else do we have? The Renown armor set. Oh, we got the armored chest piece again that we saw on Ord Mantell. Okay.
Bring your creds back anytime.
Not a problem. So, let's go see Senator Kale.
Bemrati Ivo, Semper Finstjun, Umesan, Dumul Ganyor Nal.
Thank you for coming on short notice. I'm Senator Venara Kale. Forgive my abruptness, but time is a luxury I don't possess. As you may have heard, Coruscant is overwhelmed with refugees fleeing Imperial tyranny. Many have been here since the war. The refugees took over the old Galactic Market sector, huddling in shops and warehouses that were abandoned during the sacking of Coruscant. They refused to leave.
There has to be a better place for these refugees to live.
We've offered to resettle them off-world, but they're demanding to remain here. As so often happens when fear and poverty dominate, a criminal element has risen to take advantage of the situation. The Migrant Merchants Guild began as a political advocacy group for refugees. Over the years, it transformed into a ruthless and murderous criminal syndicate.
Do the gangsters have a power structure, a leader?
It's a consortium of powerful crime lords. When one falls, another takes his place. It makes them difficult to defeat. The Migrant Merchants Guild has grown increasingly hostile and violent. Their criminal enforcers have acquired military-grade weaponry. Earlier today, their thugs took to the streets. They attacked our security personnel, set fires, began rioting. We're facing an armed insurrection.
A battalion or two of the Republic's finest will solve that problem.
A full-scale military response is out of the question. The collateral damage would be more than we can bear. For generations, the old Galactic Market was Coruscant's central trade hub. Its importance isn't merely economic. It's a symbol of the Republic's freedom. The comm channels are jammed. We've lost contact with our security forces. I need your help ending this crisis. The criminals must not win.
I'm a pretty good shot. Figure I can take at least half these guys by myself.
Considering your accomplishments on Ord Mantell, that's no exaggeration. Do whatever you must to save innocent lives from that criminal filth. Find my security chief, Captain Winborn. He'll help. Good luck.
Okay, so we need to deal with this criminal organization. Hopefully this Captain Winborn can help us with how to achieve that goal. We'll be popping our head deeper into the Senate Tower later on, but for now, let us head down to the old Galactic Market. These adverts here. I don't know what to say, but I'm sure it's inspirational.
tactical pads are currently open for business.
So we have plenty of routes of various places we're going to have to explore here. This is the entirety of Coruscant once again.
Have a safe and pleasant stay.
We might even get a peek at Coruscant's world boss. On each planet we visit, there is a boss which requires some high-level players to group together and deal with it. And the world boss here in Coruscant happens to be in the old Galactic Market. Let's find out if it's still around. Might see it briefly here. Yep, there it is. Giant droid. We're going that way eventually anyhow, so we'll have a closer look. So, we have a few quests here. We have our heroic mission. We have a bounty console. Republic's Most Wanted. This is a Coruscant security alert. The criminal gang, the Fondor 5, confirmed active in the old Galactic Market sector. They were last seen entering the Far Trader Lounge. All 5 gang members carry death sentences and substantial bounties from numerous violent felony convictions. Bounty payment to be rendered contingent upon substantive proof of the gang members' final status. Citizens are strongly discouraged from pursuing the bounty. They're considered armed and extremely dangerous. So we have the 5 gang members. And of course we get so many credits, so much experience, and 2 pieces of armor for our trouble. Of course we have another heroic transport. Did we talk about those yet? In our key items, we start getting these heroic transport items. They will take you to a safe spot just beside where the heroic mission is taking place, rather than you having to travel all the way there. So later on, when you're max level and you're grinding for some other items, not the lockboxes that we're currently getting, you can just quick travel to various planets and to the various heroic missions and get them done extremely quickly, if that's what you want to do. Either way, we also have Hurimis, who would like to have a word with us.
I greet you on behalf of the great and noble Senator Dolly Burbark. I have the honor of being his senior page. The Senator sent me as his representative, though he'd prefer to be here himself. He loves to walk among his people.
If your senator wanted to be here, he'd be here.
Oh, he does. He stopped here on his way to the spaceport last year. He even waved at some of his admirers. Today, the Senator sent me to find brave and loyal citizens to help with a security crisis. It involves his work to restore the Republic to glory by re-establishing our technological superiority.
That's gotta cost some serious credits.
It will, and we must thank the great Senator for his enormous generosity. Recently, the Senator arranged to acquire a shipment of computer chips, advanced hardware that could create whole new industries for the Republic. Unfortunately, the shipment was hijacked by the Migrant Merchants Guild. Now, Republic security is afraid to take on the Guild's thugs.
Republic security has a lot on their plate.
The Senator understands that, which is why he wanted me to find someone like you. Recovering the shipment of chips from the Guild would be a great service to Senator Bark and the Republic.
Is Senator Bark paying for this?
Yes, of course, your fee. In his generosity, the Senator has promised to personally reward anyone who helps. To find out where the Guild has hidden the Senator's shipment, you'll have to speak with Security Captain Denel Zahn. He ran the investigation. Then return the shipment to Senator Bark's office in the Senate Tower. I'm sure he'll want to thank you personally.
Okay, sounds fairly straightforward. Speak to this other Republic security captain. Find out about these computer chips. Not a problem. So before we go see either of the Republic captains, we have the Dealer's Den Cantina. This is where we'll meet our contact, this Darmus.
Wow, even the cantinas here are big. Darmus says this is the best watering hole on the planet.
Okay. Now... Oh no, it's Balmora. No worries. Thought there might be a particular NPC here, but it's not on this planet.
I've got good suppliers. Only the best sold here.
Oh, one thing we
Feel
should
free to
mention.
browse.
We have been level synced down to level 17. So again, our stats, bar our critical stat, have currently been capped. Unfortunately. And this is not where we need to go. This is where we need to go.
Forgive me for being so forward, but you're more radiant than a Tatooine sunset. Darmus Polarin, at your service.
You're even better looking in person, Darmus.
Come on, Captain. Isn't he a little old for you?
Don't listen to the boy. Feel free to compliment me anytime. Sorry to hear about Vidu. He was a man of refined taste and a terrible card player. I'll truly miss him. Life is like sabacc. The trick is to quit while you're ahead and enjoy your winnings. Exactly how I'll spend my twilight years.
I'll still be flying around this galaxy 100 years from now.
I like your spirit, Captain. Sometimes I think I'm already too old for this business. Now, I know this isn't a social call. Corso says you have troubles, and I'm prepared to help.
A man named Skavik stole my freighter and brought it here.
Corso mentioned a cargo hold full of stolen blasters, and the infamous Rogun the Butcher, too. My sympathies. Skavik is well known in the galactic underworld. He's earned death sentences across the galaxy for everything from armed robbery to kidnapping. He's known to be in the Sith Empire's pocket, and he even cheats at cards. I'm happy to help you find him.
Skavik works for the Empire?
On occasion, yes. The man isn't particular about his friends. Let's hope that makes him easier to catch. As soon as Corso mentioned Skavik's name, I alerted all my best informants. I'm getting some interesting leads.
What did I tell you, Captain? Darmus can find out anything. We'll have Skavik in no time.
How much do you want for your information, Darmus?
This information is free of charge, my dear. I would never consider extorting credits from a beautiful woman in distress. Skavik recently used the services of a data slicer named Kixie in the Migrant Merchants Guild headquarters. Quite talented, I hear.
I'll say this. The man has a way with women.
I don't think it's a romantic relationship. Skavik doesn't cavort with aliens. Even near humans like Kixie. Kixie might be able to help you flush Skavik out of hiding. Be careful, though. The guild is well armed and doesn't like outsiders. Excuse me, darling, but there's a Chagrian with more credits than sense. I really shouldn't let him leave with all his money.
I quite like Darmus. He's pretty much, you know, for someone in the business of, like, smuggling, maybe illicit information, you know, legal and illegal information, and willing to give it out. For getting on in his age, It just means that he's good at his job. He knows what he's doing. Let's actually look at his codex entry. We have Darmus here. Yeah. Inveterate gambler and unrepentant ladies' man. He's an information broker operating out of Coruscant's old Galactic Market. If something important is happening in the Republic's capital, chaotic underworld, criminal underworld that is, Darmus either knows about it or can find someone who does. He charges a high premium for his data and contacts, supplementing that sizable income with his impressive winning streak gambling at a card game known as Sabak. Hello there, bandit. Although more than one poor loser has quietly accused Darmus of cheating behind his back, no one would dare make such an accusation to his face. I hope you're doing well, bandit. I don't normally stream Star Wars The Old Republic. I've been streaming a lot of Stalker over the past couple of days, but I figured I'd give it a go, but also record it in the background, just in case the stream fails for whatever reason. Figured why not? Let's play my Smuggler a bit and see if anyone pops into the chat. So, we need to find Skavik's data slicer, this Kixie. She works alongside the Migrant Merchants Guild. Right. Let's go find Captain Denel Zon and Captain Winborn. I see. Oh, crap. Something else once. There's an exploration mission here. I'm glad to hear you're doing well. So, we have Nautilin here, with another member of Coruscant Security.
I'm desperate, Mal.
I wish I could help, Nick. I really do, but I can't spare the manpower.
Is this what the Republic has been reduced to? Indifference to the suffering of aliens?
Somebody want to explain what's going on?
You want to know? This is about the gross neglect of the aliens in the old Galactic Market. For us, there is no justice. We are ruled over by gangsters who call themselves the Migrant Merchants Guild, while Republic security...
Nick, none of you should be living here. We can't guarantee your safety. You know that.
Our homes were buried under rubble during the war. Not our fault the businessmen here are all crooks.
Is there some way I can pitch in?
I don't know. Things are not well at all, and I do so need someone. The Republic considers us squatters and wants us out. The Migrant Merchants Guild claims to protect us, but all they do is exploit us. Now, the Guild has kidnapped my mate Rhea and put her to work as an entertainer. Rhea, forced to dance for the pleasure of scoundrels.
Why did the Guild kidnap your mate?
Because I failed to make my protection payments. And as you can see, Republic security couldn't care less.
Oh, for goodness sake, Nick, give it a rest.
There's no telling what humiliations and depravities Rhea's been forced to endure. My beloved is worth a great deal to me. Bring her back and I'll reward you handsomely.
All right, I'll do it. I always was a sucker for people in love.
Thank the ancestors. I cannot express what this means to me. Rhea is being held with the other dancers in the Guild headquarters. She's a beautiful Nautilin with lovely green head tresses. I'm sure you'll know her.
Okay. And we have a codex entry on the Nautilin species. So plenty to do here in the old Galactic Market. Oh, here's one of the security captains to let us know about the computer chips.
In accordance with Security Force Regulation 1195, conversations with non-security personnel are to be kept to a minimum. Let's make this quick. I'm Captain Denel Zon. Senator Bark's page ordered me to give you information regarding the Senator's stolen goods.
Where can I find the shipment?
Look, I don't work for him. If you want that information, we're gonna have to come to an understanding. Did the Senator's crony tell you where the shipment came from, or what these computer chips are for?
Now that you mention it, he didn't explain anything about the chips.
I'm not surprised. These political types like to gloss over details. The chips are from planet Ryloth. They're designed to operate remote control slave collars.
Excuse me?
Under Republic Law 4412, Rylothian slave collars and the chips used to make them are illegal in Republic space. even for senators.
Why would a senator need chips for slave collars?
To be honest, I don't know. But it really doesn't change anything. The law is the law. Our immediate problem is that these slave collar chips are spread around the Migrant Merchants Guild headquarters. First priority is get the shipment together again. After that, bring the chips back to me and I'll make sure they're destroyed.
You know what? We're actually going to agree straight offhand, and I'll talk about why
That sounds like the right thing
afterwards.
to do.
It's the only thing to do. Find the chips and get out of the guild warehouse. Once you've got everything, I suggest you let us deal with the shipment, not the senator.
As I say, there's a few things that Nola here feels very strongly about that she may not deal in. Spice being one of them, slavers being the other. The fact that these computer chips are for slave collars, especially from Ryloth, which is the capital, well, sorry, the home world of Twi'leks, probably hits a bit too close to home, so...
They're having shootouts in the street? And here I thought Coruscant wouldn't be any fun.
Ah, god damn it, Corso, I forgot to change your clothes. I know that sounds weird, actually. Tell you what, 2 seconds. Corso. Right, you're getting a clothing change right here and right now, because otherwise I'm just going to keep forgetting. You know what, because you look like Malcolm, my original smuggler. Right. Now, I probably don't want you to wear the hat, so... There you go. Right, and here's Captain Winborn, who'll tell us how to help Senator Kale. But yeah, I'll string a sentence together eventually, I promise.
Help power to the whole blasted planet if you have to. We can't let those crazies take over the network.
Captain Winborn, Senator Kale said you need backup. What's the situation?
We're getting cut to pieces down here. We're not trained to fight an army of killers. These gangsters are smart, organized, clearly trained off-world. They'll kill thousands. Might even destroy the Senate Tower.
The Senate Tower is nowhere near this sector.
Scum found themselves a way around that little detail. The gangsters brought slicers to access every network node in the sector. They're trying to take over the automated speeder flight paths. They'll cause thousands of mid-air collisions. It'll rain debris on the Senate Tower like a meteor storm. No telling how many will die.
Have to hand it to the bad guys. They know how to put on a show.
You're here to help us, right? The gangsters have armed patrols guarding the network access points. We need to push them back and manually lock down the terminals. Get enough terminals, we might just pull this off. My men will back you up. Good luck in there.
When you say your men will back us up, I think you mean they're just going to stand there and shoot ineffectively at the floor. Yeah, thanks. It's okay, I'll do it myself. Okay. So, we have at least one bonus mission, which is a staged bonus mission, to defeat 6 of the guild forces. So, let's pull out our map here. This is the entirety of the old Galactic Market. We need to deal with the network access nodes, which is in this first region. We need to find the stolen computer chips. We need to find Kixi, the data slicer of Skavik. We have the dancer, Rhea, and of course we have the Far Traders Lounge, which is where our heroic mission is. And that's really about it. I think there's a few more bonus missions that might pop up as we explore, but let's be on our way. Right, so these are the network access nodes. First things first. Oh, almost knocked him off the edge. So, just gonna repair repair this. The enemies here, what level are they?
Looking at me, you're in charge.
Ah, damn right I am. These enemies are all kind of level 9, level 10, level 11. Their numbers are all grayed out, meaning apart from the bonus mission, we're not actually getting any experience for clearing them out. But, oh well.
That ought to fix you.
Yeah, thankfully I think, yeah, all the quests are in yellow. They are actually set to R level, which is fine by me. Level 31. And that was stage 1 of the bonus mission complete. Stage 2, defeat 6 guild enforcers, which are the strong enemies. Any new skills at level 31? No, there are not. Ooh, what's this? That is a companion gift, okay. Let's just find some enforcers. Another enforcer over there. I wonder if I can... Hello! Oh! Damn it. It was worth trying to knock them over the railing. Is that elevator going all the way up? It is, okay. Good to know. Right. While we were on Ord Mantell, I didn't actually show off another feature, another thing you can explore and discover on various planets. I might as well show off one here. Now, I've already picked this one up in the past, so I can't pick it up again and show you the dialogue. But this glowing cube is a datachron. A bit of ancient technology by the Infinite Empire. They are scattered around and they tend to boost your stats when you first interact with them. There are various datacrons on each world we visit. The colour used to represent what stat they used to boost. Now, most of the time, they boost your mastery. But back in the day, many years ago, mastery was actually split into 4 different attributes. Depending on what class you played, you would have to search for armor with the right stat on it. For example, playing as a smuggler here, we'd want to look for cunning, as that would boost our damage or our healing. Troopers would have to find aim, warriors would have to find strength, and consulars would have to find willpower. Now it's all bundled into one called mastery.
Better?
Which I think is kind of a shame. But then they used to have skill trees as well, rather than discipline paths, which I quite liked, but they They were only around for a few years. Right, one more enforcer. There's one over here. There we are. That's stage 2 of the bonus mission complete. The final stage is to investigate the Migrant Merchants Guild ship. We'll go along this way. We could take the oh, actually. No, we'll take the elevator. There's the world boss, SWTOR. That's 181,000 health. Yeah, causes fear. He's terrifying. Only true heroes can fight this enemy. I totally forgot when you can fight heroic world bosses. Actually, I might as well look that up. World bosses terrifying. Because I've totally forgotten when is appropriate to fight them. No thanks. So that's the... oh, okay, that's coordinates for where all the world bosses are. Thanks, but I didn't want to know that. I wanted to know when you can fight them. I will save that page, though. Might come in handy later. Sorry, I'm looking in the background here. I know it's not all that interesting. So terrifying makes your companions incapable, or incapacitated. Some recommend you need to have a full raid party. All the bosses have a terrifying buff. For the most part, bosses will be stronger as you move up in levels. You know what? I have no idea. Suffice to say, you need more than one person. I think people say they are soloable, but whether that's true or not, I don't know. Some say yes. It depends on what they do, I suppose, in terms of their damage or their abilities. Either way. This is the Migrant Merchant Guild ship. Can we knock this guild captain flying?
You're alright.
No. Well, we probably yes, but... yeah. And we picked up some goodies. We picked up... ah, there you go. The smuggling ledger, which we can turn in. It used to be that the guild captain used to like stand just at the ramp of the ship here, and he would have like a 3, maybe 5-minute spawn timer. So when it got busy, you might need to stand around and wait a while, or form a party with like a few people just to get it done. But now they made it so that you, or each player, can interact with the guild ship door and get it done that way. So, gonna head deeper into the Galactic Market. We need to find the computer chips now. Now, these used to have a really long spawn timer as well. Oh, yeah. We're not shooting the crates, we're just opening them. Some crates, sometimes, like, some quests will have crates exactly like that, but you're just gonna blow them to pieces. Actually, we saw that on Ord Mantell, didn't we? The rocket supply crates. Alright, here's a third crate over here. Do we have another bonus mission? We don't. I think there used to be a bonus mission here. Might have been to deal with some of the guild droids, actually. Right. So back in the day, I used to just kind of wait, like the boring person that I can be, and wait for the crates to respawn. But instead we'll push on and try to find Kixie and Rhea. Because there are some crates in the next section. We need 4 more. Sneak this crate without upsetting the guild that I can. Good. Nope, it's another companion gift. We'll store them away at some point. Right, so I normally leave the story missions like to last, normally in a section, but since it's right here, let's go find our data slicer. We need a clearance pass. Yeah.
Must need some blasted data card to open this thing.
There's bound to be somebody around here with a clearance pass. You ready for some more action, Captain?
Okay. You, underboss. I'm guessing you might have one. Oh, there's a quest item. Awesome. Right, let's try this again, shall we?
Let's find that slicer and see what she knows about Skavik.
Some droids here.
Got out of picture.
We have a bonus to defeat 6 guild droids. What were you up to? What the hell is that? I have no idea.
Been monitoring you on the security network. You sure know how to make an entrance.
Guess we found our slicer. But why does this room look like a prison?
Because it is a prison. Thanks for noticing. Whatever issues you're having with the guild, I'm on your side. I'm just a slave here.
Your name's Kixie, right?
That's my nickname. Short for Kixie Aralu. You came here for me? The guild locked me up 2 years ago. Forced me to work for them. I'll do anything to get out. What do you need?
Put me on Skavik's trail and I'll free you.
Finding his trail is easy. Just look for the slime. I knew that Corellian pig lizard Skavik had ticked off the wrong person. No wonder he was in such a hurry. Skavik paid the guild to clean his identity record. They made me slice into the Republic's main database and delete all his arrest warrants.
No wonder Skavik gets around so easily. Nobody's chasing him but me.
He mentioned some Sullustan lawman giving him trouble. Sorry, but that's all I know about Skavik. I'm not sure how else to help you.
Isn't there some way to figure out where Skavik is?
Do you know how many people are on Coruscant? It takes a lot for one man to stand out. Hang on. Maybe that's it. Take away his spotless identity record, and Skavik can't walk 10 meters without attracting attention. He'll be a lot easier to find. I can ruin Skavik's identity record for you in no time. If I do that, will you let me go?
I want Skavik's record dirtier than a sewer on Hutta.
In other words, just the way I found it. No problem. I saved copies of everything I erased from Skavik's identity record. All I have to do now is transfer the data back. There. Easy. The minute he passes an identity checkpoint, it'll trigger an alarm.
Oh, what else can you do to Skavik's identity record?
Depends on how much damage you're looking to inflict.
Make it so no woman in the galaxy will ever touch him again.
I'll register him as a plague carrier. Give him a nice case of Bothan nether rot. That'll keep the girls away. Okay, let me go now, so I can make it out before they lock this place down.
I was always planning to let you go.
Thank you, you're my hero.
Maybe we should go check in with Darmus. See if he's got any new info on Skavik.
Okay. There we go. She did us a nice favour. We returned it. I mean, we're putting the herd on this Migrant Merchants Guild anyway. Getting a data slicer out isn't really going to be much of a problem. I need to grab this final computer chip case. Happy days. Well, we can return those to Senator Bark. Or we can actually hand them over to the captain who told us about them being from slave collars. Either way, let's pop ahead into the dancers' quarters.
I'm here to see a friend of mine, Ria Delarue.
Thank you for considering Hanera's dance troupe for your entertainment needs. How may I please you this day?
Nick's worried about you. He asked me to get you out of here.
Blast it. I should have known. I'm afraid you've wasted your time. I'm not here against my will.
Nick said you were brought here by the guild.
I'm sorry, I should have told Nick the truth. I was just hoping to spare his feelings. Life with him was miserable. Not only were we barely scraping by, but I was fed up. His jealousy was driving me crazy. He didn't want me talking to anyone or going out. Life here it's better.
Your maid probably needs to hear this.
I know, I should have realized he would never just let me go. Could you please tell Nick I was shipped off Coruscant? If he thinks I'm gone, he might move on.
Stay here. Your secret's safe with me.
Thank you, I appreciate your help. Nick's not evil, but I just couldn't stay.
Okay, so Ria wasn't kidnapped after all by the guild. Oh well, what's next? Last but not least, we need to deal with the Fondor 5. Which means we need to get up to the Far Trader Lounge, which is just along here. Nope. And in we go.
Better?
Right, so we have 5 criminals to deal with. Alright, how best to do this? Right. Corso, go get their attention. deal with the fixers first, as they have healing abilities. So one down, here's the second. Burnout. Two down, 3 to go. More companion gifts to store away for later. We have a lore object here. We want to know about the Migrant Merchants Guild. See, there's plenty here. If you're watching this later on YouTube, you're welcome to pause and have a read. See, supposedly they were there for refugees' rights, and that somehow went astray.
There, better?
Uh-oh. Right. Yes, Chopper and Basher. God damn it. Right, and now we have Gut Shot is the final target. Oh, bloody hell, we missed there. I can't believe we made actually have to put some points into accuracy. There we are. Bonus mission complete. Hello there, Soul. Just kind of 5 minutes after I took a break for last time, I just wanted to make myself a fresh drink. And go right back to it. Hey, level 32. Right, so we learned our next passive ability. We'll just get past these enemies since they're hostile. Right, so level 32, we learn a new passive. We have Foxhole. Increases the energy regeneration rate by 1 per second while in cover, which is very useful. So level 35 and then level 36, we get our next utility point to spend in the Masterful section. And then we'll get a next passive. Right. Any new abilities available? Yes, there is. We have Defense Screen. 30-second cooldown, which projects a defense field around yourself. For 10 seconds, absorbing a small amount of damage. Okay. So, we need to go see Darmus again. See if we can identify where Skavik is here in Coruscant. And we need to go hand in a few quests. Trying to think what's easier. We'll head back to the Dealer's Den Cantina rather than fight our way out of the Galactic Market. I think it'll be a little bit faster. So, we'll go see Captain Winborn first, then we'll work our way back.
My men can't believe you took on all those gangsters and lived. You're a blasted hero, you know that? With the network terminals locked down, the speeder traffic is secure. Now, all that's left is pushing out those gangsters for good.
There was some kind of encrypted message on the network. Looks like a recording.
Let me see that. It's an old Migrant Merchants Guild code. I think I can decrypt it. Here we go.
You accepted our friendship, Senator Kale, and credits. It's time you paid us back. All we want are the housing projects you promised our people now.
Your people will have to wait their turn like everyone else. I owe you nothing. If you continue pushing me, I'll destroy you all.
Should have known Senator Kale was too good to be true. She's an even bigger crook than I thought.
Doesn't make sense. There's gotta be an explanation.
Your extortion attempt has failed. My people are pushing back your little army as we speak. It's over.
Nobody breaks a deal with us, Senator. We'll have what we want one way or another.
This is way above my pay grade. I'm not destroying the reputation of Coruscant's most popular politician. Take the recording. I don't want it.
What makes you think I want the blasted thing? Keep the recording or throw it away.
Somebody should take it back to her. Give her a chance to explain. There's gotta be a reason for this. Senator Kale has done great things for Coruscant. She's a good woman. Give her a chance. My men and I will stay down here. You should go back to the Senate Tower.
Ah, lovely. Yeah, Senator Kale did seem sincere at the Senate Tower, but it seems she was getting some contributions by the Migrant Merchants Guild. And to answer your question, Sol, I honestly don't know. I mean, depending on... Like, I use a Razer Naga mouse with some side buttons to allow me to use various skills, as you can see. And you can, if you hold in both mouse buttons, actually move your character forward. But I use my left hand for basic navigation as well as the basic skills as well. Whoops. For example. So, it would be possible, but it would be awkward. That's all I could say for you. Certainly possible. I mean, what I would suggest is it is free to play. You don't need to subscribe to the game to actually give it a go and see what you think. Give it a try if you want. So we do have this holo recording. Yeah, the incriminating datapad. Either way, we will hand over the slave collar chips.
Look what the Wampa dragged in. I was beginning to wonder if I'd see you again. Did you get the shipment of slave collar chips?
Take these chips and destroy them, Captain.
Oh, I will. Senator Bark will be disappointed, but the law is the law, even for senators. I know he probably offered more, but I can at least give you the standard rate for your work.
Thanks for the business.
You're welcome. You've earned those credits. I've got a lot of data work to do now. We don't want the senator finding any fault with the way this was handled, but you've got my thanks.
Not a problem. Another implant. Not as good as the ones we already have. Oh, we are considered respectable. We're actually tier 1 of the light side. As I say, I don't really care about alignment really for our smuggler, but because we look at our interface and I activate this, we are aligned to the light side. Every time we defeat certain strong enemies or complete a quest, we are getting some light side points, so you know, it's gonna happen one way or the other.
You're back! Did you find Rhea? What happened?
Yeah, about that.
She doesn't want to see you anymore, Nick.
What are you saying? This can't be. Someone must be coercing her.
No one's coercing her. She made her choice, and you have to accept that.
My Rhea, my beautiful beloved, why do the ancestors punish me so? I suppose we should settle up, despite the fact that you failed to bring my beloved back. This is yours.
That's the way the flat cake crumbles.
I must take heart. At least you tried. Thank you and farewell.
And the light side is victorious. Happy days. You know what? That doesn't really matter to us. I think it would matter if we were level 75. There are benefits to not experience, but renown experience you can earn. I think you get more if you are aligned to the light side and the light side is victorious, or vice versa for the dark side as well. But no matter. We have the guild ledger. Let's not worry. Right. Before we go see Darmus again, we have the security officer.
Oh, citizen. I'm seeing double, but you both look like you can handle yourself. Officer Anstis. Nice to, ouch, meet you. Apparently I've got enemies back at HQ. Got the unenviable task of arresting Gambo, Black Sun enforcer with a string of murders to his name. I've gone inside the dealer's den half a dozen times to confront him, and he's beaten me within a centimeter of my life each time.
Are you still in one piece?
My head's pounding and you're covered in spots. I've been better. I'd call for backup, but frankly, Gambo could tear through that whole cantina if he had a mind to. He needs to be talked down or knocked out if I'm gonna arrest him. I'm no match, but you might have a shot.
I wasn't planning to live forever anyway. I'm in.
No one sees Gambo without going through Zuki, his lookout. If you're lucky, Gambo might give you a few words before he starts swinging. Use them wisely.
Nola, what are you saying? You told Darmus before you were looking to live forever. This is obviously a terrible idea, but... sure, why not?
I need to talk to Gambo.
Tula musta, wo granitampio, tu poshiwompa. Gilis ka chanaga wani chika kospa ini gokate.
Scared, huh? Figures.
Nakmanoya chos nawe kuchuso yo mata chitoya. Tong mi cha kolkata maji, ta us azalas ulval.
Li kakusha topo, mi chuba.
Sometimes you have to bend the law, but you beat a Republic security officer.
Jiholokto chobot I kavsto andale.
Ta chulakwa bo nuto dubita.
So Gambo's gonna go turn himself in before someone else comes in and deals with him. Right, and let's go see Darmus. Hopefully Skavik has triggered some ID checkpoint. And we can see where he's going, who he's talking to.
An informant spotted you leaving the Migrant Merchants Guild. I trust Kixie was useful?
Kixie did a real number on Skavik's identity record.
On a world this crowded with people and technology, he can't hide for long. My sources reveal Skavik is doing business with the Black Sun Gang. A dangerous friendship for all sorts of reasons. Black Sun is notorious for keeping holo recordings of all their meetings. No doubt they preserve the highlights of Skavik's visit.
Bring me up to speed on this gang.
After the Empire sacked Coruscant, the worst criminal scum organized and called themselves Black Sun. A bit theatrical, if you ask me. Black Sun fragments its recordings over several computers to prevent unauthorized viewing. You'll have to assemble the relevant footage by accessing each computer. I should warn you, Black Sun controls an entire sector of Coruscant. They're thugs with the most horrible manners. Do be careful. Good luck.
Okay, so we have a lead, and we have a new offhand blaster pistol. Hey! Level 33, happy days. So, level 35 for our next utility point. Any new skills available? No, unfortunately. Ah, well, no problem. So, we need to go into Black Sun territory, but before we do that, we need to get ourselves back over to the Senate Plaza. There's a few quests I think we can pick up there. And I'll probably, take a very small break and have a break of the video as well.
Don't know what you said, but I almost died of shock when Gambo turned himself in. We're not taking any chances. There's a whole squad escorting him back to headquarters. I should call a medic before I pass out. Thanks for the help.
Not a problem. Oh, some more experience. Right. So what is this offhand... Oh, another companion gift. What does this offhand blaster pistol look like? Quite simple. Right, turn in the guild ledger from our bonus mission. And then back to the Senate Tower.
Welcome. Please select an available travel route. Have a safe and pleasant stay.
What we'll do is we'll speak to Senator Kale. We'll resolve that situation. And then we'll probably look to take a break before picking up any additional quests, as those quests will probably lead us into Black Sun territory. So we might as well pick them up on the way. Right. Agent Yorkson wants us to go to Black Sun territory. Zarim here... we'll talk to her. Sure, why not?
It's fantastic, isn't it? I mean, the Senate Tower. I was raised there. My father was an admiral, and my mother was a senator. But they were both killed during the war.
That's tragic. I'm sorry to hear it.
Don't be. They gave their lives to protect this great republic. I'm sorry. My name is Spiricris Zerum. I used to be military, then a diplomat, but not anymore. Now I represent a group of loyal citizens, willing to go to any length to protect the true republic from its enemies.
What does this have to do with me?
A disaster is unfolding, and we need help to stop it. Dangerous radicals are about to make a massive power play in the Senate. Senator Glirius Parvel is gathering support to break ties with the Jedi,
and establish an alliance with the Sith Empire.
Can't say I'd want to worry about Imperial law enforcement.
No, I imagine not, Captain. So, I hope you can help. My colleagues discovered a way to expose Parvel's plan to the public, turn the political tide against this insanity. But our one shot's about to pass us by. Parvel's put us all on Senate's security watch list. We can't even get near the tower.
You said you're one shot. You have an idea.
You mean, you might actually be willing to help us?
I didn't say that.
The diplomatic parcel is being delivered to Senator Parvel's office. All you'd have to do is steal the parcel and smuggle it out to me. Will you do it?
Sounds like a good way to get myself killed.
Not at all. We have a plan in place. The risk is minimal. We can reward you for your help. I don't know if that changes anything.
Now you're speaking my language.
This means so much to us. And to the true Republic. A courier droid is delivering the documents to Senator Parvel. Use this scrambler box, and it'll hand the parcel to you. Just intercept it before it reaches his office. I'll be waiting here.
Yeah, this could all go horribly wrong, but since you're willing to pay us, I guess we can take the chance. Let's see. Have a few things to sell. Actually, can we just sell them to one of these vendors?
I've got good suppliers. Only the best sold here. Feel free to browse.
Actually, might as well see what's in this lockbox we got from the heroic mission. A set of leggings and some wrist guards. Nah, that's fine.
Nice to see customers. Can I get you anything?
They are better than what we're wearing, but we're already level synced anyway, so we won't feel the benefit at all.
That will be all, Minister. Dismissed. Captain Winborn contacted me. You thwarted an attack that would have killed thousands. You have my gratitude. Unfortunately, you also have a holo recording I would like destroyed. Its contents will only cause harm.
How much is your reputation worth to you?
Despite what you must think, I'm not wealthy. Everything I've earned has been invested in Coruscant. My opponent in the elections was a vile man. Lazy, stupid, and corrupt. He wasn't interested in building, only taking. I had to win. But I didn't possess as much wealth as he did. When those gangsters approached me, I accepted their donation. And I'd do it again.
The people choose their leaders by popular vote. What difference did it make how many credits you had?
Don't be naive. Wealth can purchase influence, and influence sways popular opinion. My opponent understood that too well. I stole from those criminals to rebuild Coruscant for its people. Set things right. I'll bring the Migrant Merchants Guild to justice. You hold the power to ensure my success. Let me finish healing this world. Please, destroy that recording.
You're all clear, Senator.
Thank you. I won't forget what you've done for me. For Coruscant.
Since you're feeling generous, how about a donation to my favorite cause?
Certainly. Take it in the spirit of friendship. And discretion.
I'm glad we could do business together.
I'll see to it you're properly recognized for your heroism in the old Galactic Market. Farewell.
Happy days. Hey, some new gloves. What I'll do is I'll start putting them to one side. So this is the requisition targeter set. We'll probably start getting more of this armor as we complete some of the quests along our time here on Coruscant. Right, let's go look into this parcel. So we believe it contains evidence that this senator wants to work with the Empire rather than the Jedi. Of course, we can only take Zaram's word for it so
I
far.
don't know about you, but I'm feeling pretty underdressed. You suppose there's a place that rents formal wear around here?
Oh yeah, welcome to the Center Tower. Okay, grandiose. We'll see this layout a few times during our exploration of Star Wars, the Old Republic here. But yes, the courier droid is here. Let's have a quick look at this scrambler. Oh. So what do we have? Yeah, the scrambler box. I'll be taking that, thank
Stop
you.
right there. I see what you're doing. How dare you accost the Senator's courier droid? Stealing documents, what's the matter with you? This is the heart of the Republic, the greatest bastion of democracy in the galaxy.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't lie. We both know you came here to sabotage Senator Parville's work. I know you people and your drivel about protecting the true Republic. However unpopular Senator Parville's ideas might be, the principles of the Republic give him the freedom to express those ideas.
And I have the freedom to stop him.
Not according to the laws of the Republic, you don't. Your opinion of Senator Parville's ideas doesn't matter. The issue should be decided by political discourse, not political sabotage. But the real culprits here are the paranoid fanatics you've gotten yourself tangled up with.
I don't even know who they are.
Which is precisely why you should feel no allegiance to them whatsoever. Look, it's not too late for you to turn around and do the right thing. I could even forget I saw you. I have this parcel of outdated agricultural revenue documents. Give me the Senator's parcel and take these to your friends instead.
See, neither of you are offering me a monetary incentive. And I just don't like you, so no.
You're not touching this parcel. I'm going to expose you.
You're making a mistake, I assure you. Senator Parville is committed to his principles, and I am too. Now, more than ever. You may slow us down, but we will see his plans become reality.
Yeah, why don't you shout even louder that you want to side with the Empire in the middle of Coruscant? See how well that gets you. So, there is a series of droids that we would like to have a word with. But as I say, we'll speak to them at the beginning of the next stream/video. We'll just hand over these documents and then we'll take a small break. Since we spent a lot of our time in the old Galactic Market, and we're next setting up to go into Black Sun territory.
I was beginning to worry Senate security was causing you trouble. How did it go? Did you get Parville's documents?
Yeah, about that.
There was a complication. A Senate page found me.
It doesn't matter, so long as you have the evidence we need. Here, you take your price, and I'll take the parcel. Rest easy knowing Senator Parville's motion will never pass.
I don't need any more hassles like that, got it?
Whether you're proud of it or not, you are a hero of the true Republic.
There we are, happy days. And level 34. Any new skills? No. No. Okay. Right, so what we'll do is we'll just park ourselves somewhere. This'll do nicely. And when we come back, as I say, if you're here on Twitch, I'll be back in 5 minutes. I'll make myself a fresh drink, just to keep my vocal cords somewhat lubricated. And if you're watching this later on YouTube, thank you all for joining me. Feel free to leave a comment if you so wish, and hopefully I'll see you all next time. But if not, enjoy the rest of your day. But, as I say, thank you all for joining me, and take care.